Hi everybody, it's Dr. Magnifico from Jarrettsville Vet. I need to make this video because I need to try to figure out a nice way to address some of the problems that we're having. Specifically, we're having problems with people who have brought in and surrendered their pets because of peeing outside of the box, being the wrong color, the wrong shape, the wrong size, the wrong whatever. People surrender pets for a multitude of reasons. Here, when you bring a pet in to be euthanized, and when I say surrender, I'm saying these are people who brought a pet in to be euthanized because they no longer wanted them, or they thought they had a medical problem that was too difficult to fix, or they didn't even want to try. We always give any of our patients a second chance. So we talk to the owners, we see if we can figure out some way to help them manage it, more affordably. So if it's a financial constraint, we give them just about every single option in the book, whether that's doing things pro bono out of the Good Samaritan Fund to try to keep them in the home, using a payment plan, using vet billing. I mean, we will go to the ends of the earth to try to help people take care of their animal that's in need. In most cases, people just want to they just want to get rid of their pet. So we do not euthanize pets who are healthy and we suspect have treatable conditions. So that means that there are quite a few cats these days at our clinic who were brought in for inappropriate urination or something else, and we do all the medical care for them, we do all the testing, all the diagnostics, we give them kind of a timeout here. So we put them in a cage and we give them a week or two of really kind of reacclimating to a litter box and having a home that you take care of, and then all of those cats go up for adoption, and we have a 100% success rate. There has not been one cat that we have taken in for inappropriate urination that has continued to have a problem. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes these guys we had a cat who was a single, was an only cat in the household, and she really had a tough time adjusting to all the cats and all the dogs here, but it happened and she's in a home now and she's doing great. The problem is that the clients who have surrendered pets or brought them in to be euthanized, we have clients now asking to adopt the kittens that we've got, and it puts us in a real terrible moral dilemma. The same thing happens at the shelters and the rescues. Somebody drops a dog off because they're old and they want to adopt a puppy, and it's heartbreaking for us. We feel that we're not placing those animals in a responsible home. So a pet is a lifelong obligation. They are a commitment through thick and thin, through any kind of disaster. And if that happens to you, we will help you get through it. But please don't come back and ask us to adopt a kitten. We're not going to do it. The plain and simple answer is we're going to try to find some nice way of declining you. And really the declining is because you surrendered a pet before in the past. The other thing is we have had for some of those cats specifically who've been brought in to be euthanized that we didn't euthanize, that we found a home for, we end up getting really nasty backlash from people. People come back at us and say that we were wrong for not respecting their wishes, for putting their animal down when they were clearly given a choice. So that's the really ugly hard part. We're trying to be on the side of these patients and these pets, and we're trying to give them a second chance, and then people get angry at you. I think they're angry because they're embarrassed or ashamed, or they feel like somebody else did something that they couldn't. I don't really quite know, but my obligation is to take care of your pet. And in the consequence, sometimes we lose these clients, and it gets back to us. People come in and say, I live next door to, blah, blah, the person who surrendered their cat last week, and all she's doing is bad-mouthing you or complaining that we didn't respect her wishes, or she brought the cat in to be euthanized and we refused to euthanize. And yes, in some cases, we are going to refuse to euthanize. We are here to take care of these pets, not to have people like us. So that's the really hard part. It's sometimes really hard to do this job and to feel like you're doing it just because you love your patients, but that's what you're going to find here. Every single person at Jarrettsville Vet is here because they love our patients, and we will do whatever we can to help take care of them. And if you have a pet with a problem, we are here to help you and support you, but we have to draw the line at taking care of them, even if it means that we lose a client in the process because we stuck by our patient. Thanks for listening. Hopefully we can help make a difference, and hopefully all these guys that got a second chance, they all deserve it, and they've all done great, and we're going to continue to do that. So take care, everyone. Wish us luck. Bye.